you have to have a it- this is what my dad did to me, and I don't think I have to listen, but you have to do it anyway. That sit down before you go and have
Absolutely.
that conversation. And I'm sitting down in front of a lawyer, and so I'm sitting there. What in the world is he talking about? Legal stuff. Because this is how if this happens and that. He was telling me legal stuff. He was telling me how to deal with. This was back then in the '70s, how to deal with the
I was
police.
about to say that was a different time
Yeah,
too.
it
So that has
was a
to be
different time,
considered because,
and
there was, it was really hard for the black man
yeah,
during those times.
but even though, and I hadn't experienced that here in the city of Portsmouth, I heard some people talk about how rough those when the
Racism.
policemen were in those brown uniforms. Of
Mhm.
course, we saw a little bit of it in high school and our senior year when they let let loose the dogs on protesters. High school, but he was telling me these things, and it made a lot of sense later on. But I was so excited about going to college or getting away from home for the first time. I was just sitting there, just listening, but all that sort of play stayed in my mind, and I never got in that kind of trouble. And I saw other people do it, get stopped and have certain things in the car or talk back to the police,
Mm,
or if you're in a store and they accuse you of stealing something, you didn't do it, just
yeah.
go with them, you know, and prove that later, and you probably can sue them later. But to resist and fight and all that